Kai Havertz is in a very decent spot. I'm playing this one to him now. Leon Bailey, big chance for Leon Bailey on his left foot. Let's go. Now Kevin Volland as well releases it for Diaby. Chance for him to score as well. Oh, what a finish from Diaby. He's having the game of his life right here. So here we are back again with another episode of the Bayer Leverkusen Career Mode series. This is episode number 8. Big one today because you guys have a major decision to make whether we do the financial takeover thing or not. We're going to talk about this more in today's episode. The transfer window will be open by the end of today's episode, and hence we're going to be looking to make improvements to our team. We've just got 3 games to go and then we will be in the January transfer window. We've discussed a lot about potential improvements, signing the likes of maybe Richarlison, Tony Cruz has been spoken about as well, so we're going to do a lot of business today, potentially selling players as well, the likes of Kevin Volland or not. Of course, if you guys have any transfer suggestions, this is the right time to put them down in the comments section below. Last episode was a big one for us because we somehow managed to qualify for the Champions League's round of 16. We managed to beat Juventus on the final match day and that was huge for us. But for now though, we don't really have to focus on the Champions League because it resumes in February. Focus now is on the Bundesliga as we try and make it to the top 4. So if you guys are excited for a major episode in this series with transfers and a lot more, keep the support coming in. Drop a like in the video. 3,000 likes as usual would be incredible. And if you are new around here, subscribe for daily FIFA 20 content. Time for a press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comments section below. First one of the day. In games where you've already got the lead and you've just got to defend, why not switch to other defensive formations with 4 defenders in the other half of the game? Fair enough, that's a good suggestion. Basically, he's telling me to, go with a 4 at the back formation with, left backs and right backs whenever I'm in the lead or in a good situation or I need to defend. But the thing is, it won't really work because we don't have the players to do that. Let's say we've got Diaby and Bellarabi playing in this 3-5-2 formation. If we switch to wing backs or a 4 at the back formation, are we going to really have Bellarabi play as our right back and Diaby play as our left back? I feel like that would hinder our defensive performances even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick with the 3-5-2 formation. I'm really getting the hang of it. I'm playing much better with it. We're beating big teams as well. So no need to switch to a 4 at the back formation. We're going to continue using this 3-4-1-2 formation. By the way, I'm really enjoying using it. It's something different. I hope you guys agree with me as well. Next question, please sign Jesus Corona. He's got 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. By the way, he does have a 4-star skill move rating, but you're right on the 5-star weak foot part. He's an amazing player down the right. Now, I would love to sign him just for the bans and the memes as well, but you know what? We can't because Arsenal have completed the transfer ahead of us. He is playing for them, and that's why we can't bring him in. Now, what I do want to do is try and bring in a similar player down the right side, potentially maybe selling Karim Bellarabi to make it happen, because Bellarabi is not the perfect player for that position. Someone like Corona would be. I know this statement is going to generate a lot of memes because of the situation, but regardless, we need someone like him, someone who can defend, someone who can attack as well. So that's the position I'm looking to improve upon in this upcoming transfer window. Someone who can be more of a right midfielder rather than a right winger. I want someone who can defend and attack. So if you guys have any suggestions for similar players, let me know in the comment section. Jesus was a good option, but unfortunately Arsenal have snapped him up before than us. Next question, are you going to sell Kevin Volland or what are your plans with him? Well, to answer your question, Volland will be sold. I know some people in the last episode were telling me to trust him because he did play well in that last one, but 3 goals and 2 assists in 15 games this season. It's just simply unacceptable if you want to be a top club, and that's why selling Volland when his value is probably the highest it can ever be, it just makes sense. We'll probably try and sell him and sign maybe Richarlison, I'm not sure, but yes, selling him is going to be the play, and I've already put him on the transfer list, so that's the answer to your question. And with that press conference wrapped up, let's move on. Leon Bailey continues to perform for us. He had a stellar episode, scoring a lot of goals, scores important goals as well for us, and that's why you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Okay, now time to discuss this financial takeover thing. Now, this is gonna be interesting, very interesting. And we're in uncharted territory here because I've never done a financial takeover in any of my career modes if I can remember correctly. I mean, we've taken money away from clubs like we did with the Manchester United series, but this giving some extra money is completely different. I've actually seen a few comments telling me to do this to, you know, spice up the series and, you know, be able to make some more quality transfers, bring in those left mids and right mids that I want to bring in, Richarlison as well. And doing a financial takeover will certainly help us with that. But I'm confused. Do we do it or not? Honestly, I kind of feel we should, because it will make the series so much more fun. It's not going to be like an insane amount of money that we'll get, probably like 60-70 million, but that could be really helpful. So, let me know in the comments section if we should do the financial takeover. It's up to you guys to decide. There'll be a vote as well, click the I button. But this could really spice up the series. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section as well. For now though, we're not going to do it, but next episode, the decision will be made. And if it's yes, the cash injunction would help us out massively. We've been outside the top 4 in the Bundesliga for far too long, so I'm hoping today's the episode where we can make the push towards the top 4. It's going to be challenging because Wolfsburg are 5 points ahead of us, Hoffenheim 6. It's not going to be easy, but we've got some relatively easier fixtures in today's episode as we take on Köln, Hertha Berlin, and Mainz. These are all winnable games. Straight away getting into our first game of the episode. As I said, I want to win every single game that we play in this episode. No room for dropping points. We're starting off this one against Köln away from home. And this is how I've got my team lined up. Guendouzi starts. Singreven getting an opportunity as well. Up top, we've got Leon Bailey and Isaac. Kai Havertz captains the team. A strong Leverkusen side. Let's get the 3 points done. As I said before, I want to make a push for top 4 in today's episode, which means there's no room for us to drop any points. We need to win this game, preferably convincingly. Looks for Guendouzi. Looking to find Leon Bailey. Oh, that's a beautiful pass to Bellarabi, but he just struggled to control the ball there. Wow. What a pass that was for Bellarabi. He had to do better there. Would have been probably assist of the season as well for Bailey, I think. Kai Havertz though on the breakthrough here. Still Kai Havertz. He's made a great run. Goes for goal. Wow. Kai Havertz has literally just ran through the Cologne defense and made it 1-0 for Leverkusen. That's what it's about for him. He just literally ran through the defense. Guendouzi with a simple pass. Nobody challenged King Kai. And well, it's a lovely finish. Top right corner. No chance for Timo Horn. And we lead 1-0. What a start to the game for us. Here goes Singreven down the left flank. He's getting closed down pretty easily. Does well to play it back inside to Isaac. Now it's Guendouzi with a chance to score another one. But well defended by Cologne. I don't want to rest on my laurels right now. I want to try and push for that second goal because you guys have seen the script happen so many times. We convincingly take the lead, create a lot of chances, but ultimately concede a stupid goal and we drop points. So don't want that happening. We've got to make it 2-0 as soon as possible. Leon Bailey helping us out with that. Finds Havertz. Havertz does so well. Goes for goal. And there you go. Talking about making it 2-0. And we've done exactly that. Who else but Kai Havertz to score the second goal for us. Another lovely finish there from him as we make it 2-0. Leon Bailey this time getting the assist. But it was all about Kai Havertz. The drag back to create more space. And then the ruthless finish. We are leading 2-0 now. Oh, some space given to Cordoba who goes for goal. Radecki making a big save. That's what I'm talking about. But the game is not finished yet. This Cologne side do have a few good players like Cordoba, Uth as well, so we've got to be careful. I want to try and keep the clean sheet here as well. Tapsoba doing some good work, keeping hold of the Cologne attacker and does brilliantly there. That's quality defending right there from him as we avoid conceding. Looks for Kai Havertz, now sees Leon Bailey with a chance here. Cheeky chip, but that was never going to work. It's been a while since I've attempted a chip shot, so don't blame me for trying to go for it. Anyways, we bottle it. Isaac. Sees Kai Havertz on a hat-trick right now. Kai Havertz goes for goal. The keeper makes a good save. That should have been his hat-trick goal. Uh-oh, we've given Cologne space down this right flank. Andros Townsend now playing for them, looking to get in behind us. So, big chance for them here. Tapsoba, wow, what an interception that was from him. Looks for Kai Havertz. Back to bring it inside. He's on a hat-trick, by the way, guys. Can he get the hat-trick? Heel-to-heel flick, goes for goal. Oh my god, King Kai Havertz. He's just unbelievable, man. This guy is just truly something else. He has completely destroyed Cologne in this fixture. A hat-trick from Kai Havertz. And I think this is the first hat-trick we've seen in this series. And it had to come from our captain Kai Havertz. A beautiful finish to beat the goalkeeper as well. I mean, take a look at that. The heel-to-heel flick to open up space and then bang. No chance for Timo Horn. And with that, I think this game is settled. Cannot see them making a comeback now. Isaac, oh, good pass for Kai Havertz, who's now on his potential 4th goal. Goes for goal. Big save from the keeper. Couldn't get the poker there. Oh, Leon Bailey has broken through. Leon Bailey 1v1. Big opportunity. How is the defender sliding and blocking like that? I don't get it, man. Defenders are just crazy acrobatic in this year's FIFA. Fair enough, that's a good block, but it might not stop us as we might still have another chance. Here's Kai Havertz. Does well. Looks for Sinkreven. Struggling to get the shot off as he got confused on how to control the ball. Anyway, still 3-0 Leverkusen. And that's the game done. 3-0 against Cologne. I told you, man, I'm on a mission to get back into the top 4. Kai Havertz helping out massively as he scored a hat-trick in today's game. Good to see him perform so well for us. He's our captain, our leader. He better step up, and well, he's done exactly that this time around. So we recently put Kevin Volland on the transfer list, and he's come in with a message. Hey boss, I'm surprised but a bit glad that you've taken steps without me having to ask. So yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm just exploring, but yeah, we're looking to get rid of him. He's just not worked for me. You know, there are some players that don't work for you. Kevin Volland just seemed to be one of those. He just lacked the pace. His finishing seemed to be a bit off in a lot of instances, and I was struggling to have any sort of impact with him, and that's why selling him and taking the money just seems like the right thing. Also, now talking about more transfer business, I think I'm gonna transfer list Karim Bellarabi as well. This guy is a quality player, no doubts about it, but for the way we want to play, you know, having a right mid who defends as well, he's just not it. I prefer Weiser over him, so selling him and trying to bring a proper right midfielder could be the play. So I've transfer listed Bellarabi as well for now. Hopefully we can get big money for him as well. Since we are talking about more transfer business, let me just, you know, go through the financial takeover thing once again, trying to, you know, make you guys understand why I'm even considering this. This career mode is probably only going to last a couple of seasons, and that's why I want to make some big improvements as soon as possible, because yeah, we want to try and win trophies. The Bundesliga is our main focus, and to win that, I think a financial takeover would really help us. It would help me make, you know, the kind of signings I want to make in this series, like a proper right midfielder, a striker, maybe even like a midfielder, you know, proper central midfielder. So yeah, the financial takeover could be clutch, and that's why I want you guys to consider it if you guys want me to do it or not. Let me know in the comments section and get involved by voting. Unlike Kevin Volland, Bellarabi is a bit surprised that I've put him on the transfer list. I'm just gonna say I'm just exploring. Don't want his morale to go down, because we're still gonna use him in the next few games, and you never know, he might end up staying if we don't get offers, so we want to keep his morale as high as possible. Simulating this one against Hertha Berlin with a mix of my first team and second team, and we get the job done. Leon Bailey scoring a brace, Amiri coming up clutch as well. Another clean sheet, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's back-to-back clean sheets in the Bundesliga. That's going to help us out with our objectives. Oh wow, this is what I'm talking about. A big offer coming in for Kevin Volland, 32.8 million euros. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I do want to try and negotiate because I believe we can get a lot more. His valuation could be between 34.9 and 51.3. Let's negotiate and see how much money we can get for Volland. I know Liverpool are rich, so we're going to try and get as much money as possible. So I'm going to counter with 42.8 million, asking like 10 million more just to see if Klopp is willing to negotiate. Come on, Klopp, accept it. 42.8 is good money, but they're not willing to go above 32.8. Okay. Let's continue playing with them. Let's counter with 38. Come on, accept 38 million for Volland. Come on, Klopp, pay me the money. We need this money desperately. 38 million, and they're willing to match 38. There you go. Klopp is agreed for that. Let's see if this deal goes through or not. 38 million, getting that much money for Kevin Volland makes sense. And if we do the financial takeover, we could be able to bring some top-class players. It's in your hands now. It's completely in your hands. Okay, enough of all the transfer talk. Time to get back to some Bundesliga action. We still continue to grind towards the top 4. And even after back-to-back wins, we're still outside of it. So next up is Mainz, who are they in the relegation zone? No, they aren't. They're actually 12th in the Bundesliga, so they might prove to provide a challenge. Anyways, we got to get 3 points in this one as well. This is the final game before the January transfer window opens and all the transfer madness begins. The winter Bundesliga break as well. For now, though, we're focusing on this one and we go and try and get the win. This is how I've got the team lined up. A few fitness concerns, but since we've got the winter break after, not concerned at all. So we're just going to go in this one with this team. Let's go out there and pick up the 3 points. Here we go, Havertz. Oh, beats one. Still Kai Havertz. A similar goal to that one in the first game. Nope, this time it's off the crossbar. It was a very similar attack as well. You know, Havertz just going past the entire defense, but this time the post denied him. Oh, I've given the ball away cheaply, and it's a flick-up volley attempt. It's not worked, but they still have the chance here. We've got to defend this. No way are we going to concede. Thankfully, João Pedro's shot hits the side netting. Oh, problems here for us. Big ones. Chance for them to score. A second shot after the rebound falls right back to this Mateta guy. I hate this man. Whenever you make a block on FIFA 20, 90% of the time, the ball just falls right back to the attacker. It just makes no sense whatsoever. And because of that, we've conceded a really stupid goal. Uh-oh, they're going to score again now by the looks of it. They've gotten completely in behind my defense here. Cut back inside. Hideki saved us there. That was a pretty tense situation. Oh, here we go. Kai Havertz now with space to run into. Here he goes, 1v1 against the keeper. But how is the defender catching up to him so easily? I don't get it, man. And, well, we couldn't score from that attack. It really should have been 1-1 there. Demir Bey. It's now Leon Bailey. Good touch there from him. Leon Bailey. On the left foot now, still Leon Bailey. This has to be a goal. Of course it's a goal. Leon Bailey back in the scoring charts as he makes it 1-1 against Mainz. We needed someone to step up, and this time it was Leon Bailey who continues to score a ton of goals for us in this series. He's one of our top scorers, if not the top scorer, as he comes up clutch. It's 1-1, but this is just the beginning. We've got to push forward. I really want to get all 3 points from this fixture. Cleverly done for Leon Bailey. This is a chance for him. Looks for Isaac on the turn. Could he get the shot off? He can, but goes down inside the box. Finally, the referee gives us a penalty. And it's a big opportunity for us to make it 2-1. But you guys know how bad I am with pens. Am I going to bottle this? Please. I just want to score this and let's just take the win away. I'm trusting Havertz with this. Please score, Havertz. Please put this one in. It's a decent penalty. And this time, I finally score a penalty. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've taken like two penalties before this one in this series so far. And I've missed both of them with Havertz. So it's definitely nice to, you know, score a penalty. Good one, Havertz. The penalty from Havertz has decided the game as we walk away with all 3 points against Mainz. A 2-1 victory for us. This was a difficult one. We had to fight for this game. And ultimately we did. 3 points secured. Okay, we've done it. We're actually in the top 4 right now. Only for a brief moment because RB Leipzig will probably leapfrog us and we'll be in 5th spot. But at least for now we're in the top 4 before the winter break. And that's where we'll be ending. So yeah, brilliant position to be in. 4th in the Bundesliga at the moment. At the start of the episode we were what, 7th I think or 6th? We aim to be in the top 4 and well by the end of it we are. An offer coming in for Karim Bellarabi for 23 million from Napoli. That's a good amount, guys. 23 million is a very good amount for someone who's 29, but I kind of want more cash, so I'm going to negotiate with them. Let's try and get 27 or 28 million. Let's counter with 28 and just see if they're willing to pay that. Okay, they're willing to pay that. 28 million for Karim Bellarabi. I will take that in a heartbeat. Let's hope the deal goes through. So both Bellarabi and Kevin Volland have been sold, and let's take how much money we've got to work with in this window. About 63 million. Okay, so expect to see some top level signings in this January transfer window, and finally we're in it as well. As you guys can see, we've reached the January transfer window. In today's episode, I'm actually thinking we go ahead and make some signings. So in today's episode, I definitely want to make a signing to basically replace Bellarabi. And I've seen so many comments about Youcef Atal, the 23-year-old right winger slash right back. He seems like the exact player we need down that right flank. He's got the pace, the dribbling, and he could really have the impact we need. You know what, we're going to scout him for now, get to know him better, and then go in with an offer. So we've got our final scout report on Youcef Atal. He's 79 rated at the moment, valued at 17 million. Could we get a good deal on him? That is the real question, but I think we should go for him. Under 27 million we could get him for. I'll take that, man. He's only 23. Let's negotiate and bring him in. You guys seem to want this transfer to happen. Let's make it happen. I'm gonna go in with a 19 million offer. 19 million to see if we can get him in. I mean, it's a lot less than what we sold Bellarabi for, so it makes sense. Let's see if Nice are willing to negotiate. 19 million for Atal. They want a bit more money. 26.2. We'll counter with, let's say, 22 to see if they're willing to work with that. We'll keep the sell on clause because I don't anticipate on selling him. 22 million. They're sticking to 26. Okay, let's counter with maybe 24. We gotta be as stingy as possible. 24 million for Atal. Let's see if that works. And it does. Come on. 24 million. Let's go. And now we negotiate with him on the contract. Let's see if we can make this happen. Important squad role works for me. Completely fine with that. 4-year contract length as well. I can definitely work with it. No release clause. He wants a release clause. Let's deny that. Don't want him leaving for an obscenely cheap amount. And now time to negotiate his wages. This is what he wants. We'll remove the goal bonus and we'll just submit offer and see if he's agreeing to that. And he is 44,000 per week. And with that, we've wrapped up the Atal signing to Bayer Leverkusen. We've instantly improved our right flank. Having him and Diaby on either side is going to be class. So with the signing of Youcef, Atal, this is how the team is looking. Look at this guy's pace, man. 91 pace, incredible defensive stats as well for, of course, being a right winger, basically. 5-star week for the skill moves as well. I think we're going to enjoy him a lot in that position. He's going to be up and down all game long. So really happy with that signing. Our team is looking good now, but next episode we've got a lot more improvements to make. We've still got about 40 million left to spend. We need to bring in a striker, possibly other positions as well. It all depends on the financial takeover. If we can make that happen, depending on what you guys want, we can go in for some big signings. So keep the comments coming in, keep your thoughts and suggestions as well. We got to make a big push forward in the next episode in the transfer market. Definitely an interesting episode for our season goals. We did make quite a bit of progress with the Kai Havertz challenge. We're on 20 goal contributions. A couple more clean sheets in the Bundesliga as well. But we failed the Volan challenge. We've sold him, so now there's no chance we're completing that. And also, we couldn't make progress with the left mids and right mids challenge. Anyways, next episode we'll try and make more progress in that department, especially now with the signing of Atal. Now, before we wrap the episode up, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. As always, a couple of nominees. The first one being Kai Havertz. I mean, a hat-trick hero. How can we not nominate him? So he's in on the nominations. Leon Bailey as well, I thought, had a good episode, and that's why he's been nominated. Those two are nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. I think next episode is going to be huge for the series because of the financial takeover drama, whether we're going to do that or not. But apart from that, even if that doesn't happen, we're still going to get in with more transfer business. So yeah, a lot's going to happen. So keep the support coming in. Drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll catch you all next time.